is we kind of combined this one because they were technically two different events, but I over the break we did have Silent Hill. They had like an entire showcase where they announced a handful of games that were, and I also think movie oriented things. But that happened, and then also there was a Resident Evil showcase that happened where they also made a bunch of announcements. So I don't know. Do you guys want me to just go through the list and if anything, do you know of anything off the top of your head that got announced you're interested in?
I mean, I know it was announced, but you just go through the list. It's probably the easiest way to go through it.
Okay. So there was a story trailer for Resident Evil 4 remake. If you didn't know, they're remaking 4. They announced a collector's edition. There was an extended gameplay segment for 4 as well. So basically, a lot of Resident Evil 4 stuff. Another trailer for the Winter's expansion for Resident Evil Village. Um, Resident Evil Reverse, they showed a bunch of stuff for, which I believe is like some new PvP thing
Yeah, multiplayer.
that they're working with. And then they showed some more Resident Evil VR stuff. So yeah, as for the Resident Evil one, was there anything you guys cared about there? I mean, me personally, I mean, I played Village already, so I feel like I'm good. I'm never played Resident Evil 4, so maybe this might be a better way to play it. I don't know what they've changed or
I've started Resident Evil 4 a couple of times, but I'm a big baby. I never make it too far in it. But I mean, from what I could tell, the bit I've seen, bit I played, it looks pretty faithful to the original. Like the art direction looks right. Looks like the gameplay is kind of on point. So I know this for many is like top tier, best game ever made kind of thing. So I'm sure a lot of people are really hyped up about it. I'm a little lukewarm. I might finally give it a shot, but I don't know. I'm not jumping up and down for it or anything. Horror games aren't really
hmm,
my bag, though. I'll be honest. That's probably more up your alley.
maybe I'm not best big on Resident Evil though. Like I don't know if I'd say I've loved a Resident Evil game to date. Like I like them. They're fine playthroughs. Can't I don't think I've loved a Resident Evil game. Maybe
What about
Village
that
might.
amazing baby section in Village? Wasn't that like game of the year
No,
moments for you?
that was not enjoyable. It was interesting,
It
but
was
not
enjoyable for me
enjoyable.
watching you.
Hmm. What about you, gamer? Do you care about Resident Evil?
I enjoy the games. I think they're fun for what they are. I mean, they're not my favorite, but they're fun. I mean, I like the VR one. I think that's super fun, considering that, I like the way the games are. So,
I would
yeah.
never play Village in VR just for that one section. Never do it.
I believe it. I want to see play the VR.
No. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just real quick. I'll throw in also the Silent Hill event. There was quite a bit that was announced here. We finally got announced because Silent Hill has been dormant for Konami for
Ever.
years and years and years. So this was a big thing for not for them not only to announce one thing, but they announced like 5 things. I mean, out here doing Ubisoft stuff basically. But they basically announced they showed a gameplay trailer for a new Silent Hill 2 remake. There's Silent Hill Downfall, which is a new spin-off game that they're gonna be announced. They announced Silent Hill F, another spin-off game. So you've got Silent Hill Ascension. What is this? I don't even know what Ascension was. I forgot. It seems like it's some sort of other Silent Hill, and then there's Return to Silent Hill. So it's basically just, a remake of 2 and a bunch of spin-offs. I mean, it's very much similar to the Resident Evil topic where it's like I'll be honest, I have much less experience with Silent Hill. I don't think I've tried one game. I remember watching my brother play it a ton when I was younger, and that's all I've got with it.
Yeah, I
I've
said
only
not a horror guy. Go ahead, gamer. I'm sorry.
I've only played the first one. I mean, you play one of them. It's cool, I guess. I mean,
May
back,
is the wrong audience for this. I don't know.
yeah,
I
back in the day, like it's one of those games where it's like if you played the first one, then if it sticks the first time, then you'll probably play all the others. But
I do feel like these
I'm hit or miss.
games, or sorry, good.
No,
No,
I'm done.
I was gonna say these games very much remind me of Scorn, where like it's all about the scares and the spooks on your way towards the end, but whenever you get to the end of these games, you never fully understand what exactly is happening. You never know what Silent Hill is, where you are, where
and
you
you're getting some
know.
flack for comparing this to Scorn. I can already tell you.
Oh no, I would much rather play a Silent Hill game than Scorn. I'm good. I was comparing it in terms of the
ambiguity
like
of
what tends to
everything.
happen in the games. Like again, like Silent Hill is very like it's all about the journey. It's not the end. You know what I mean? It's all about the journey. Then once you get to the end, it's like I just remember my brother every time he would play one, he would be like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened at the end, but I got scared a bunch, on the way there."
Fair enough. I do know people
So,
are really like up in arms because the team that's remaking this was it Bloober
Oh, Bloober
Team,
Team,
and I guess
which
people
they
just
have yet
don't.
to make.
The only game I think they've done that's close, and it's probably was what got them the job in the first place. They did that Medium game a couple of years
Medium.
ago.
Well, they've done Medium, and they've done what is the painting game?
Oh, something of Fear.
Oh, something Fear, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So they've done some horror games before. I guess people are just feeling like they haven't either nailed any of those games necessarily, and I guess the
Oh,
feel they're bringing to the remake just, I guess for those who have played it, just feels a little off.
they
But
don't have like a critical success or darling, so yeah, it is. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that they brought them on to do it. Oh,
yeah,
Layers of Fear. I just remembered.
Layers of Fear. That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I
Well,
mean, this is probably a wait and see kind of thing. I certainly hope for those who are big Silent Hill fans, this is what they've been waiting for. Because man, Konami's been holding out on them for decades. It feels like. So I hope this pays off.
no, I agree.
There it is.
Um,